We're back again, friends. As you can see, we have made some progress. Add-on part number 1, which is right here on the right-hand side, middle ways. You can see that we have indeed made a render and everything seemed to work out. Placement is okay. Definitely going to be going in now and adding some additional stuff to really flesh this out. Things that would be on a beach is kind of my process, but I also want some ironic things like skeletons walking. Like there's a skeleton that's walking up and down, and you know, it too is instanced and then moved all around. But the idea being, you know, people have been walking this, they just walk until they turn into a bag of bones, right? Like it's the beach, right? That's the loose concept there. But in general, I just want to be able to keep adding stuff. Now, I did get a pretty cool looking setup. I added a dolphin in here, and you can see if I res this up really quick for you. Taking a minute since I'm running the recording and everything. Adjusted this Maggie boat cam so we could see the dolphin. I don't know if he's going to be visible in the big picture. Something I wanted to kind of determine. I'm going to say he is visible in the render because the render seems to show slightly outside of this for some reason. Let's go back to the original camera. Oh yeah, that's it. So you see the dolphin will show up there. So that's all to plan. Yeah. So that whole area is getting more and more interesting. So let's turn off the IRE preview, go to our perspective camera, and get in here and get some work done. So one of my favorite skeletons out there is the Midnight Skeleton for Genesis 8 Male by our buddy Wayne Martell. I like that skeleton because it comes with a lot of, well, A, it looks great. We'll take all the poses of Genesis 8, and via Minion I can take any poses. I can use it for any poses. So let's go ahead and add this bad boy and decide his look. So we want to make him 5% of his normal size. And we want to go ahead and put him in place. There he is. Now with him selected, I just want to go look for poses that we would work on him. We should have a lot to load up. Interesting. Full body. Interesting. Let's type in the word walk. Gosh, it's just so easy to go ahead and just do it yourself. I think that's what we're going to do right here. One cool thing about the skeleton is that it does come with some cool looks to the actual materials. I don't think we really want a dirty looking skeleton. A brighter one would show up a little better in this distant render. Let's go back and look at the big picture kind of thing, perhaps. Just kind of see how our skeleton looks there. I think that's going to work. He might be kind of in a spot where, you know what? Now, if I wanted to get real symbolic, the ones walking in one direction could be skeletons, and the ones walking the other direction would not be. So I don't know, maybe that makes sense, but I'm not going to get too deep into that right now. All I got to do is turn that 90 into a negative 90. Now, just to make this interesting, I'm going to scroll through some of my pre-made characters from over the years and just see if there's anything that I think would be interesting to pop into this thing. Just streaming while I install some products for this figure that I've loaded. So this is things I've recently recorded on my personal vlog channel with my granddaughter, Delilah. That's her right there. Wednesday eating the hot dog. this was our town's Halloween day back on Thursday of last week. Perfect weather, and about 5,000 kids showed up in costume. So that's really dope. So we'll save the rest of that. Let's see here. So now I believe I have the character installed, the Nomad. We're going to make that 5% of its standard size. And jump back a little bit. There she blows. Ooh. I just thought the Nomad would make for a cool ass background prop. I think I'm going to go with 25% because 5 is way too small for what I had in mind. Bam! There we go. Might be too big, but it will give us something interesting. Now that's gonna, at that size, that's gonna intersect with, let's go to 15. It's gonna intersect a little bit too much with the characters in front. To make it work, but there's no need to when I can actually do something like this. That will work just as well. I can even go to 10. There's actually something happening inside of that. The way I built this out, there's a character in there. Cyberganic character. And that might be something cool for an actual camera. Just do this. Oh, you see how saving these pre-built scenes is a good idea, folks? I'll tell you one thing I see that I didn't see before, and that's that her hand needs to be adjusted. But anyway, how about this? Create new camera. And this is just for bonus renders, really, not part of the main work. I think that's kind of interesting looking. Now, if I were to make a render, I might would go in here and actually create a light source that lit her up a little bit more. Just do it. I'm feeling froggy right now. It'll be a pain in the ass getting it there, but I think I'd like to do a little preliminary render. Alright, Ghost 1. Y'all have heard me talk about this product a lot. It is the business. If you don't have it, you need it. Trust me. If you make Ivory renders, you need this product. Now you're going to want it to be subtle. You don't want it to be too bright. So adjusting it is going to be... So it can either... I'm thinking it can either be blue or green. Let's go with blue. So we got the one-click shader that... Let's kind of go with this little blue. And let's go with a real lightweight setting. Pop back to Nomad Cam. I'm going to go ahead and hit the save button real quick. And I'm going to click off that so I don't have that annoying icon in the preview. Ooh, boy, that's way too bright. But that's why we do these little test renders, right? It's pretty good right there. I like 10 better. Pretty crazy right there. I'm gonna render one of those off, I think.